Today we are going to show you how to clean and test your flame sensor. This is on a Goodman furnace, and first is to remove it. The flame sensor is usually mounted onto the manifold plate. In this case it was down in this area. We remove it from the manifold, bring it out. This is for the maintenance part. We're going to use a piece of sandcloth, but we're not going to use the sanded side. We are going to use the opposite side, because if you sand this particular sensor, you're actually leaving deep grooves in the sensor where carbon can collect, and it can cause this to fail. So we use the back side of it is just enough. And you're going to be wiping off the carbon that is built up on this over the past year. This little small thin layer of carbon is enough to prevent these things from sending the proper amount of millivolts back to the board, and that will cause them to fail. So if you ever have the symptom of a failed one, is going to be that the burners will ignite for approximately 3 seconds, and then they will turn themselves off. That is because as soon as this ignites, the board is looking for the millivolts to come back through the flame sensor to tell the board that it is functioning properly. So now that we've cleaned it, we haven't scratched it and we haven't sanded it, but we've cleaned it. Some people say to use steel wool, but I find that just using the back of the sandpaper is abrasive enough to without causing a problem. So now we're going to put the flame sensor back in its place and hook it back up. And of course this can be tricky, so take your time, and fat hands and fat fingers probably don't fit back there too well. Always get your screw started, and then you can bring your 1/4 inch driver down in there. Make sure you use a small one, and tighten it back up. There. Then you're going to put your lead back on it. Now, and that's all that you do for maintenance. As far as testing it, we'll do a whole nother video on how to test them, because this is not the greatest place to do that. We'll show you one that is kind of more out in the open, where I can put you have to use a coil around your amp meter to be able to read milliamps in order to properly test these things. So until next time, if you have any comments or questions, feel free to ask, and like and subscribe. Thanks. Have a good day.